Okay, this is an articulation test on the Mezco 1989 skeleton for the Batman movie. Or, you know what I mean, from the Batman movie. So, for those of you who may have not seen the last video, I had Mezco 1989 Batman, and it broke. To kind of clarify exactly what happened, do you see this part here where I guess the leg joint, like, I don't know what this is. It's like a bracket or something. This must have come off. It can go up and down, and not really understanding what its purpose is other than to hold these two pieces of metal together. But it came off, and it led to this. Now, the leg can move still, but it's never going back. I'm getting a replacement body actually through a friend of mine. Thank you, Steve. If you're watching, you are the GOAT of all time. Really, you really are. But everything on here is still stiff, and I thought maybe because it was a little bit cold that, because metal does get tough, or metal has a hard time when it's cold. I thought that would be it, but no. It's really, really hard to move. Everything on here is almost on like a dumbbell. Like, it wants to be on a dumbbell, but it's not budging. The leg is bizarre. It's genuinely bizarre. Like, I can do that. It makes it go forward, okay? But then I don't know how you make it go back. I guess if you... I hit the camera there. I guess if you, like, do this and you turn it on its ass, but, like, imagine that in a suit. Now it's stuck like that. Now you have, like, this weird crab-legged Michael Keaton hybrid thing. I'm never moving the legs on the new one. That's not happening. Now, this is on a ball joint. That we know. We know this is on a ball joint. It can do a variety of things. Now, again, I imagine it's so tense because it's moving through thick rubber. And I mean, the rubber on this was thick. It was very, very thick. It took me having to buy a new X-Acto knife, which I need to buy anyway, to actually cut it. And even then, it was very hard to cut through. I felt like Leatherface doing that. The arms, looks like they operate in a very similar manner, because this is your shoulder here, and then this is your elbow here, and then obviously down here is where the gauntlets were. Again, they were covered in like gunk when I took them off, and I used them for a custom that is on my desk right now. I would show it, but I'm actually in the middle of working on it still. Same with the boots. The boots were just popped off, ankle, boop, pops off, and then just slide the boot out, easy peasy. But yeah, I'm doing my best to try to move the leg straight. All I want to do is just make it go straight, and I can't. Or I guess this is straight, but it's hard to tell. Why? There we go. Okay, so this would have been close to straight. Like, where he would be sitting like that. He would be in a sitting position while like that. So that's him sitting in the Batmobile. But imagine, like, you get him out, then his leg is stuck like that. So how do you reverse it? That's the mystery. I'm guessing it's where this housing is, right? This housing here has to move on its own, but it's not. And as I look at this, I mean, it's really hard to move. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely keeping this, even though, like, I am getting a new figure, technically. I'm still keeping this as a frame of reference. I've been working very hard to figure out how to get this to go back. I guess when I have the Keaton figure again, I'll probably do a follow-up. I am not touching the legs. Not happening. Maybe is it they were moving, so to give you my experience, they were moving forward a little bit. Granted, I might have this thing backwards. I have no idea anymore. I have no clue what's front and back. So if I'm assuming, okay, that this is the back, right? It doesn't budge, man. It doesn't budge. That's so bizarre. But it could also be how it's supposed to. Again, we're looking at something that was covered in effectively a body. This is very similar to how the human body skeleton works. So, technically speaking, voila. I got him back to standing, obviously with a fucked up leg, but there's that. Yeah. And I think one arm is twisted now, but the arm is easy. Just boop, full 360, bam. Obviously, you can't do that, but oh shit! Look, wait a minute. The arms have those brackets too. Why would you have those there? I don't understand. So I'm guessing what I did was, as I thought there was a hinge in like a swivel here, I must have been moving this. Oh, okay. I see now. I was moving this, and then it somehow came off. It should be down here, I would imagine. Oh, see? Look, came right off. So now you should be able to slide right back on. Connect it back in there. There. I want to keep it on so that way I know how the legs operate. I know I still have that piece somewhere in my room, but my room's a mess, so trying to find it is very hard right now. But I thought I would give this little update video as to how the articulation works exactly. I'm still very mad about the situation. We shouldn't have had to do this. We shouldn't have had to have someone like me cut it up and do all this, but you know, Mezco be Mezco and make great products. They make really cool stuff. I have a lot of their products. They're really cool stuff, but they don't they don't have good communication skills. And they just, I don't either, but they do not communicate at all. And it doesn't need to come to this. This is for the community. I hope this helps people. I hope this makes people feel a little bit more confident. He can do quite a bit. Now that I got the leg like that, look. So it can do it. I don't know how this works in the context of the suit. Obviously it's not going to work like that necessarily, but or I guess it could. Yeah. Okay. So if I'm remembering right, the suit is here, right? Like where my hand is. Now it's loose. Weird. But it was doing that before. It was doing that before all this happened. I'm not really sure what's causing that though. Nothing's open, or maybe. No. I don't know. I'm still figuring this out. But I figured I'd give an update. Maybe another one in the future. But we'll see. Thank you for watching, and please be careful with this thing. I know a lot of us are very excited, thinking that he can do these deep poses. Michael Keaton could barely move, and the actors who played him, Carl Newman as well, the stunt actor, they could not move in that thing. That thing was not designed for deep action poses. I still have all the accessories. I still have everything. I still have the heads and all that. Thanks. And fuck you, Mezco. You just could have communicated this to everybody. Could have done a 15-minute video of showing how the body works, but nope. Oh well. Sometimes you just gotta do things yourself. Bye.